Well, first let me say that, I might have misspoken when I said that, that the Bandits or the Eagles weren't that good. I didn't mean that. I have nothing but good feelings for the Chief, Jim Shepard. That's for sure. Wow, John, it seems the Rhinos coach has really changed his story a lot. I guess it was all that bad press he got during the week. I think he was really playing a sight game because there's no doubt that, Ingram, the Chief, all the units of this team are just fantastic, really good players. And, as we approach the game here, this kickoff, it's going to be up to the Bandits to prove the Rhinos wrong. They beat them last year, but can they do it again? That's right. And, I think this Rhino team is stronger than ever before, coming off 15 straight wins. It's going to be a tough game for these Bandits, especially in this hostile stadium. Oh my, the Bandits are showing they can move that ball very quickly. And they put it on the ground, moved it quickly, and now in the air. Oh my, touchdown right away. And they put the Bandits back on their feet right off the bat. And they're kicking off the ball. The Bandits are going to have to respond, John. Oh, no doubt about that. Yeah, I think the Bandits are a little skitterish out there right now. We're going to see, though, as Ingram tries to get this ball moving. Wow, big pass right up the middle of the field from about the 10-yard line all the way up to the midfield area. And once again, he fades back, fires again. Once again, hits Markham open. And the Bandits moving this ball quite well. They sure are, John, and they're showing a lot of confidence despite the first score. And bam, there it goes again. And Incampcion puts his mark on the game early. We're tied 7-7, John. You're right. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any team, by any measure, no matter what the other coach.
To be honest, at this point, I thought we were in complete control of the game. We were not concerned with these Bandits. That kick by Prego meant nothing at the time. It was 10-14, and they were kicking off to us. And I dare say I believed that we're going to take the lead. And that's exactly what we set out to do as soon as we took the kickoff. Burge had a pretty good run back to the 20. Gotta give it to the Bandit defense for stopping him. Thought he was going to break right there, actually. I'm not really impressed by this Bandit team. As I said, it's just a team of local yokels and several, what I call, Blue Diamond imports. Not that good. Great catch there by Hartman to move the ball forward for our Rhino team. We felt like we were going to handle this team no problem. We knew they couldn't stop Ayers. Ayers is bigger and stronger than this so-called Chief. And he's faster, too, as far as I'm concerned. And he has better blocking. So at this point, we felt like we were very much in control, and we're going to keep on moving the ball. Once again, give to Ayers, he busts right through. These young kids can't stop him. He just spins and moves and just blows right by them. And, we just felt like we were in complete control. And nothing against the young kids out of Springwater or any other town, in the surrounding area. But this Halapool is just not there for these kids. Hats off to these young kids for trying to get out there. I don't like the coach. No, I don't. I make it very clear. Here you are with the kickoff here. Magana takes off and it does a little outside move. I thought he was going to break it here for sure, but for some reason he cut inside, and that's what saved us right there, that little cut inside. But otherwise, I thought he was going to break. It was a great little run. Got them in great position. But yes, I'm not impressed by the Bandits. The coach, Garrison, I feel like is, selling dreams to these kids. Bringing in these imports, these kids are very good, but it's not healthy for the league. It's not healthy for these young guys to think they can actually compete. I mean, like I said, without the outstanding players that he's imported, the quarterback and the running back would just be average players as far as I'm concerned. I'll give a little bit more to the Chief, but Ingram, he's just a country slinger. Great pass there, though. Markham is an outstanding receiver, but even he came from Texas. Almost every great play you see in this game is going to be from some outside kid who came to upstate New York. convinced that he's going to be a star, being sold false dreams. Fantastic catch by the kid. He can't see another import, some Filipino kid, I think, out of Southern California. This team is just loaded with talent, but it's not local talent. It's really too bad. Other than that, they're a pretty good team. But this time they were getting kind of close, and we were concerned, but we felt like, we were still in control. Well, naturally, we'd already scored 21 points at this point. It was only in the first quarter. We're going to win this game. Now, at this point, when they were kicking off those, I felt like we were just going to go right ahead and score again. And I felt like, we should try to do it with a power game. These Bandits, they're good, but we felt like we could wear them out, especially with our big running back ears and our offensive line. Very powerful team. And we felt like we were just going to run all over these guys. And that's what our plan was this time. Yep, drop that pass and wonderful Ayers. We felt like, hey, if they're not going to stop Ayers, these young Bandit boys, then we're going to just keep using them, either, running right down their throats or passing it to them. They can't stop them both ways, that's for sure. They were running scared at this point. And we felt like we were, had them on their back of their feet. And didn't, that sack, yes, a great sack, but we felt like we were in control. This Coke guy, local farm kid, I think. But anyway, like I said, most of these players are quite average. There you go, that's what I'm talking about. Taylor should have broken that. We'll have to talk to him about putting out a juke move. But it was a great perception by him, and it broke the game open at that point. We felt like, hey, we're in the red zone, we're going to score. There's no way they're going to stop us. Once again, the gift to Ayers. He's just in a class by himself. And I'm going to tell you something about this Ayers kid. You're not going to see the Chief making those kind of breaks. Maybe the Whalen kid, Smitty, now he was a pretty good running back like that. Power runner, great at the veer. But we're better than this team. Except, yes, that's right, Garrison and his promos, broken promises and dreams to these young talents from all over the country. A great run by the Chief. Nothing personal. I feel like, he made his decision. I respect it. But he could have done much better here on this Rhino team, playing behind Ayers. He could have learned so much more. Great touchdown by Einsheimer. They ran twice on us and fooled us, and that's okay. But what I didn't like was that, we should have been ready for that. Our defense should have stopped them. All right, team. Coach Garrison. Yeah, this is going to be a long video because we're just doing play-by-play. You heard what he had to say. Look, we're a great team, and we show it in this first half. And I think we show it on this drive right here. They've got 3 minutes to score. They could have ran up and scored and blown it out to 35, but we swarmed, and we stopped them here. I think we played great as a unit, and I think we played great as a team, and they were all reunited. And I think the spirit of each one of us is in this game because we're involved in it, and our spirit is in it. And that's why our team makes great plays, just like this Rochester Rhino team. We're 15-1. Let's face it, we're a good team. Unfortunately, this Rhino coach doesn't want to accept the fact that, hey, it's the future of football all over the world is to import talent and get people to see great talent all over the world, whether it be in London, England, or Argentina, or Mexico, United States. People want to see great talent, and that's what gets people to come out. You see the crowds here, and you see how well you guys are playing together. I think Ingram's doing a great job on offense, but I think our defense right here is playing great. Bam. And I think this was the game changer. Yeah, sure, this kid's from Los Angeles. Yeah, sure, but he still has to make the play. He still has to make the catch, and he still has to want to play for his team. And then once we get the ball, we still got to do something with it. We tried running with Magana. They stuffed that play, and they're a tough defense. So, I can't blame it. We're not going to make a big play every time. But we do know what we can do. We know we can pass that ball, and we can get it to our players too, like Markham. Yes, once again, import. But hey, we want talent, and we want to play together, and we're putting Springwater on the map, whether they like it or not. And that's part of the reason why people are here.
And here's another reason why people come. To see local guys score. Guys like the Chief. That's part of the reason why they're here too. And in case you haven't noticed, we've got the lead now. And all the pressure has fallen on the Rhinos. I'd love to hear what the Rhino coach was thinking about now. But I'm pretty sure he would be talking about outside players and ringers and such. But hey, our defense still has to do some work here. 1st and 10. Wow. You know, I'm going to hand it to them. The Rhinos are good. You know what I mean? We're doing the best we can. But we're playing them tough, too. This is an exciting game. I can't believe that we're still in the first half. They're very versatile, too. Very strong. Wow. Say, guys, they're good. They're good. As you can see, they're very good. And we're going to have to respond to this, guys. We're going to have to respond. You know, good teams don't let mishaps, don't let big mistakes get them down. So when we took this kickoff, you know, I think, you know, our leadership, Ingram, the Chief, they all knew what we had to do. And so just starting off, the main thing was we had to work together, get the ball rolling, and, you know, try to move it back upfield again before the half closed out. Question is, could we? Could we work as a team under adversity? Hell yeah, we could. Hell yeah, we could. Because, we're a team, and we got spirit. And that's the spirit of B-Jets, Benjamin and Cancion, right there. Right there. That's an incredible score for a first half. Both teams are, you know, fabulous. Very good. But you know what? We got spirit. And I think we got a good coach. I think we got a very good coach. And I think we're going to take this game if we stay together. Wilkinson and the guys shut them down the third quarter, held them to only 3 points. We were clinging to a 3-point lead around the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter, and they were kicking off to us. We made the decision that, look, we're going to have to slow this game down a whole lot because we didn't want to get into an air war with these guys. They were as good as us in the air, and they had a powerful running game. So we decided, hey, let's just slow it all down and make them work. Started off with a pass to Cancion, and then we began to grind it out. We felt like we could outmuscle this team. They talked a lot, but we were strong too. We were missing Fatipka, but we felt like we could push forward. We need some clock because time was on our side. Nice little pitch got us a first down. We were going to the Chief. He was fresh from a tough season, but still, he hadn't been overused. And it was all the marbles involved. Dive to Magana. We were going to keep feeding him too. Make that defensive line work. Keep them on the field. Another dive. They were getting tired of us, but we were getting our first downs and making that grind work. Another pitch to the Chief. They were so intent on stopping the run up the middle that we found that we could run to the outside with ease. It was working. The only thing we didn't have to worry about was going to the well too often, like we did here. Fumble, scramble for the ball, and we lost. This was crushing. It really was. We wanted to put them on notice. Instead, they got the ball from us. We had a great sack right after that. Great response. But we got robbed with a penalty. I think that broke our minds a little bit. You know, it just really put us in a bad way. I don't think we were focused after that. That fumble, it kind of changed things a little bit. Our focus. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I. And as you can see, they broke us here. He took it to the house. And you know, It was a challenge. It was an emotional challenge because we had to start all over. And now we were playing for win or lose, not stretch the lead. We took that kickoff, and we'd been here before, down and having to march. But you know what? We had the time. We weren't going to panic. And we decided, hey, we're just going to keep running against this team. We got time. Let's use our clock. Let's run it down their throats. Even if we lose, we're going to run it down their throats. Wasn't easy. We had to mix it up a little bit. Great catch by Encancion. He had a fantastic game. Caught over 200 yards receiving. Jimmy had a great game too. He had over 160 yards running. And Ingram passed for more than 400 yards. But as you can see, we're still behind. Struggling. Fourth quarter. Time beginning to be a factor. But we were excited. At that 2-minute warning, we felt like we were in the right place, that we could get that push. But we had to score. There's no question about that. We had to score. Again, Encancion came through. And then it was the big push. First to Jimmy with the pitch, keeping them honest on the outside. Then, wait. Use clock. You see, we didn't want to put them in a position where they could score on us again, because we knew they could do that quick, fast, and in a hurry. Instead, we dove. Dove for that end zone. Not once. Not twice. We were hungry. We just kept going for it. We wanted to bait them. We wanted to bait them so we could use Jimmy to the outside, and hopefully it would work. And it did. We got it done. We got it done on the ground. We forced these guys to understand that we can win in the air and we can win on the ground. Nice little kick to spread out the lead a little bit. And then it was a time factor. They had a great quarterback, don't get me wrong, and a great running back. But we used our time wisely. And that quarterback ended up being quite frustrated and running out of time. The game was ours. We own this league. Because we're the Bandits. Great game, guys. We're the champs.